Alright, so the first game I'm going to go over here is Galaxian. It's made by Bally Midways. I think it was either made in 1979 or 1980. And this is what they call the cocktail version. Most of these games came either in a cocktail version, which is this one, a cabaret version, which is like a small stand-up version, and then the original like stand-up one that most people would recognize or would know. This one I don't know exactly where I picked this one up at, but it's got some unique features. I think I think the control panels were restored at one time because they're in pretty nice shape. And I think it did a light restoration, painted the coin door, maybe some of the black painted strip down the side. But the glass is original. It's got some scratches on it, but it's in still pretty nice original shape. You can see it's kind of got a little bit of peeling and flaking under it, but I've done a little bit of restoration on it too. But for the most part, it's pretty nice original condition. One unique thing about this cocktail version versus either the stand-up one or the cabaret version is instead of a joystick, it actually has a flipper that you control the ship with, and that makes it the gameplay just a little bit different than the upright versions, which, I don't know, I kind of prefer this cocktail version myself of this game. But it's got the original game board in it. It's got what they call a G07 19-inch monitor in it that's been rebuilt. I rebuilt that. It's in pretty nice shape. The picture's really good on it, nice and clear and crisp, and the colors are all nice. One other thing with this thing is on the coin door, it's only got one slot for a quarter, which is pretty unique. I think they did this on the Pac-Man cocktail version, but Miss Pac-Man and Tron and Rally X and all the other cocktail versions they made all have 2 coin slots. So this one and Pac-Man are the only ones that I know about. But I'll go ahead. Oh, another thing with this one is I have a high score save kit in it. I can't remember who makes that, but it also gives you the option of speeding up it gives you rapid fire on the ship, which some people like. I really don't care for it, but it seems like most people that want to play this game like it when it plays a little bit faster like that. I'm more of a purist. I like the way most of these games came original, so I prefer the slower version. But right now it's set up to the rapid fire version. But I'll go ahead and drop a quarter in it here and play it real quick. We got 1 credit on it, and most of these Midway cocktails, the start buttons are these little buttons here on the player 1 control panel. So we'll hit that, and I'm not going to be able to play very good with one hand here, but you can see like how much quicker you can shoot on this thing. Oop, I just died, but basically as fast as you hit the fire button here, it shoots. So it really speeds up the play of the game. But yeah, I think they made this game in either 1979 or 1980, and it's one of the first ones with a color monitor in it. But yeah, it's a cool space themed game. A lot of games back then were space themed. Early 80s, I guess, everyone thought space was cool back then. But yeah, this is a nice original example. And normally I have 2 stools in here, one on each side, but the one on the player 2 side actually is out in the garage right now, so I can't remember. I needed it out there for something. But yeah, anyways, this is Galaxian Cocktail.